This is coming out the front door. We'll turn here and get on the steps here. There's the front of the house. When you look up here, there's the front door. But, you see we got some big overhangs here. Very mid-century. Lots of junk on the porch. Leaf blower and all that. So we kind of live in a zoo here. Here's a cool fixture. I need to paint the post and get that all fixed up, but this is a copper fixture. I had to rewire one of them. There's one on each side. So we'll go down here. It's just a landing down here. You can go, there used to be pathways, I assume through here. They kind of gotten grown over. Michael died quite a few years ago, so I think at that point it lost a lot of its paths. They became overgrown. Another lamppost I need to fix. I need to really paint it and make it look fabulous. I did put a new globe on the top. So here's why the mailman has a hissy fit. It's just got a long distance to get to the street. So we're almost there, I promise. Here's a view coming down to the street. There's my keep off my grass sign. Basically a little bit of a threat to people that you will be on surveillance upon this property. So here's another flight. Here's the cute little mid-century address sign that I made. Got another lamp post that needs to be spruced up a bit. And here's some trimming I did yesterday, but here's a look around the neighborhood. Got some great houses here. The Georges, George and George live here. Beautiful house that they have, very stately. Friends down there, Mason and James, they live in that house right there straight ahead. Here's what I was out doing yesterday. There's the staircase. I was out trimming back all this, miniaturing this edge, and I've taken 3 of those full all the way to the top of the alley. Just debris, leaves, old sticks and branches. We've got to do something to, in place of a retaining wall for this, I'm really thinking some natural growing ground cover or creeping fig, something like that. I suppose there was probably a retaining wall at one time, but it's fallen down, and it's made out of caliche, so it wasn't really the best material to use. I think it was whatever he had available. This was cleaned up yesterday, so a little bit of a challenge to keep up with. So all the way up around the corner there is our responsibility to clean up. So, great neighbors. I met that guy right there yesterday, Ray, really sweet guy. Ira lives here in this house back behind all those trees. She is a sweetheart. She came out and gave me a big hug. When I was cleaning the yard, I said I was all sweaty, but she didn't care. She gave me a big hug. Just a sweetheart. There's a picture down in there. But I love this neighborhood. Got a lot of great neighbors here. It's just really a nice place. keeps changing too. We had a potential buyer stop by yesterday and look at a house in the neighborhood and flagged me down when I was out here working and asked me a bunch of questions about the neighborhood. So apparently he's allegedly going to make an offer. Here's the alley we come up to get to the house. This is really our driveway, since the property does not have a driveway in the front. It's kind of nice to drive up through here. Makes me feel like a man. Oh, we got a car here. I better get out of the way. Being ran over would not make me feel like a man, by the way. So here's where we turn, and there's the garage in the house. So it's really the only part you can see from the street, from the alley actually. So then if we keep going down the alley here, house for sale, by the way, right there if anybody wants it. It's a beautiful house. It's a mansion. Here's the rest of the alley, and you can see all the way down there to that telephone pole, the first one on the right there. That's the property line. So you can see this is pointed directly at the house. You're just not going to see it. It's really secluded, and we like it that way. So it is a bit overgrown towards the edge, and that's the way we've kept it strategically. We have not trimmed the outer perimeter or even close to it. We've thinned out the center of the woods a bit so we can have some, so we can actually walk through it, but other than that, we want to kind of leave it alone. Can't believe we found this house. We weren't even looking to buy at the time, and this was back in December 2014, and I'm just so glad that it became available. It's a zoo. You can hear all the birds and the wildlife. We have the feeders out there around on the side of the house. So I hope you enjoyed the walk around Kiest Forest. Bye.